this sport, no question about it. I was talking with one of the locals here in the jet ski community and says, yeah, these kids at 5 and 6 and 7 years old, you know, they're getting on skis. They're coming off the getting out of school, going to Body Beach and running buoys with pros. They know each other by name, and what better place to learn?
Courtesy flags. Half of the race is over now, Kurt.
Halfway down, halfway to go.
Oh, check out this battle between Deegan. Oh, side by side, going at it. What number
He and
was that?
Lagia and Gibbons are having themselves a race, and Gibbons now getting the better of that as they hit into the left-hander at the end of the front straightaway. Gibbons starting to pull away from Deegan just a little bit. This is a big course. He's going to have opportunities completely, Jason.
Well, and Deegan's already stretching his back. Deegan's going to work one side of the split.
He's going inside. Gibbons on the outside. This is a great opportunity to see how these two work together. And Deegan got there, but boy, Gibbons had a head of steam, and it looks like he gained 2-3 boat lengths.
Yeah, it looked like that outside might have been a little bit smoother.
It looks like our leader taking the outside split. Wise thing to do. You got lots of room before second place. Get familiar with the entire track because you don't know what's going to happen later on. White flag, 1 lap to go. Kobe and Farnley out of Christchurch, New Zealand. All right, looking like about 1:39 lap times, minute 39. We'll try to reset that, see what's coming up in the next class. White flag out, final lap out there. And Kobe and Farnley out of Christchurch, New Zealand, riding for Farnley Yamaha. Paul Hasse, panel beaters, Jet Pilot, and TC Freeride is... well, he's off in another zip code already on the far left-hand side of the course.
So you almost got a battle for second and third, Kurt, going down the back, getting ready to hit the split. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Half a lap to go.
Well, we got 2 split courses there, and you never know what can happen, especially in ski racing. You know, as the day goes on, the wind picks up, the water gets a little rougher, makes it a little more difficult, but right now it's all Farnley. Got that inside wired. Second position. Look at that. Second and third are having a real battle here. It's going to be tough on that outside, though. They're going to have to hit it and get it if they want to keep up with second position. And is that Caleb Harrell still?
I believe it is, Kurt.
And your winner, Coyben Farnley out of Christchurch, New Zealand, moto number 1.
And then in second place, Caleb Hurl on the 24.
In that third position is a Jonte Butterfield.
Yes, that is. And here we go with River Crawford on the 177.
All right. Fourth position, not a bad start. Dennison 97 of Gibbons, followed by Deegan Newton.
Scootin' Newton. And then the polka dot wonder bread man himself, James Hendry.
Looking out there, see if we see. So we did not get Josh Simon on the line. He must have had a mechanical as he tried to get that thing going.
Yeah. I was looking around through the pits, and I don't see him here.
Well, maybe you want to just hit the later motos, get a little beauty rest going. Right? Hey, you want to look, you know, if you look good, you feel good.
Yeah, you know, I haven't seen Josh Simon for a couple of months. He's definitely a top contender out there.
Race number 2 on the line. Jason, who we got in X2 Limited?
We have in Vintage X2 Limited, we have Nasty Nick Verdone on the 007 from Lake Havasu City, Arizona. He is 33 years old, sponsored by Cardinelli Foods, Nasty Nick Motorsports, Jet Trim, Pro Watercross, and Demon Racing.
And the 159, also out of Lake Havasu City, sponsored by Bill Ski, Retro Racing and Jet Trim, Luke Blanton.
And Luke Blanton's got the outside, but on the 223, Louis Vendito, he's got the line for the whole shot.
Vendito leading early here. Always an opportunity. You're out front. Like to be the first guy out there with clear water, nobody in front of you, no pump wash, and you get to make your own decisions rather than have somebody else make the decision for you at the split courses.
Nasty Nick Verdone really trying to reel in Luke Blanton. Nick's going to the inside, and our leaders went to the outside split.
All right, we'll check it out, see how it works out. Oh, that outside is definitely working. And Bandito, like shot out of a cannon, he's starting to stretch his lead already. Is that Verdone in second or in third?
That is Verdone in third.
All right, so Nasty Nick Verdone got his work cut out for him. He's running in pump wash behind second place. Your leader has nothing to do but clear water and make the right decision. Follow the course properly.
Yeah. It's Luke's birthday? Is it? Okay. It's Luke Blanton's birthday today, so he's going to be 17, I take it. Okay. So your leader, Vendito, working the outside. Blanton and Verdone are going to try to work that inside. And Verdone is still right there with Luke, not letting him run away with it.
Jason, we need our runabouts down to the line. I see you over here. It'll be a lonely race for him, unfortunately.
All right, here you go. Here's your paddle for first. Blanton coming out, coming in strong, working that inside split. It worked for him, Kurt. So Blanton now out in front.
Yeah, Blanton just threw the nose of that ski underneath, close to the boys, and you know, I'm taking this away. This is my lead right now. Now let's watch them as the split as they go up there. It's early in the day. We'll see how it gets. Whoa!
Side-by-side action, Kurt.
Well, I'll tell you what, Louis Vendito just pegged it and swept in front of Blanton there. And surprising to me, they both took the outside split. Let's see how that works.
So running down the back straightaway, it does look like Vendito has a little bit more horsepower than Blanton. But then again, that could just be because of the rough water back there, Kurt.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get to know these guys and their riding style as the day goes on. Vendetta really on the gas out there. 44 years old. He's the old man of the group. Putting a spanking on the youngsters right now.
All right, something's going on out there. I don't know if they got lost. But the course marshal was waving them to do something.
Go the correct way around the buoys, I believe. They're funny that way. On the inside split, Louis Vendito hitting and getting. And second and third are taking the outside, trying to make a move there, doing what they can. At this point, it's all Louis Venditto.
Nope, that is Luke Blanton out in front.
Excuse me, that's Blanton.
Man, he sure has extended his lead.
Wow.
I wonder what happened to Venditto. He had the whole shot in the early win or the early lead for most of the race.
Well, I'm guessing that that's what's going on with the course marshals over there on the far side. And don't know how that affected him, but, well, it affected him because he's at the back of the pack now.
Yeah, first to third.
Yeah. It's not the way we want to see it happen. So Verdon now in that second place position. And he's far enough back, he's not going to get that pump wash. Going to try and catch up with Luke Blanton.
Luke has definitely extended his lead over Nasty Nick Verdon. So this is going to be a nice little birthday treat for Luke.
That's right. Turned 17. Today, that'd be a great birthday present, huh?
Yeah, if he could pull the overall for 3 motos today.
Well, one of the things you got to think about, and I know that we could see more riders out here than we've got, but this is the inaugural event. These are going to happen year after year after year. So in the record books, if you win it, you're still the winner for all time.
That is correct.
Luke Blanton having his way out there right now.
Well, check it out, Kurt. Nasty Nick Verdon has caught up to Luke.
Yeah, well, he's a buoy behind. All it's going to take is a little bobble, and there he goes. He's taking the makeup buoy, and Verdon taking over the lead. Nasty Nick Verdon staying on course. Doesn't have to get the makeup buoy. And Blanton pouncing on that boat, trying to get every ounce of speed out of he can. But now Verdon with the clear water. Look out, folks. Nasty Nick Verdon is on a mission. He started out in third. He's now in first, and he's starting to extend.
Yeah, Kurt, there must have been something on the backside of the track that a couple guys have maybe missed some buoys, and that's why things have been getting shifted around. So now Nasty Nick Verdon out in front. And Louis Venditto is 1, 2, about 2.5, 3 seconds behind Luke Blanton.
And he's starting to get some company coming up from behind from Louis Venditto. Venditto now starting to reel in Blanton.
Yes, 550s, we need you to the line. 550s, you are up next. Vintage Ski Mod, 550s and limited. Please get down to the line.
All right, we need, we're having to skip race number 3 at the moment. There's some mechanicals going on. We're going to give them some time to repair. So race number 4 to the line, Vintage Ski 550 Mod, Vintage Ski 550 Limited. Toshi O'Hara, Kelly Dunlop, Jake Shores, Wesley Dunlop, Wade Durbin, and Jason Ruber get to the line right now, please.
So out in front, extending his lead. Yep.
Winning the moto.
Nasty Nick Verdon.
Look at the battle for second going to the last buoy. And Blanton going to take it by about a half a boat length.
I don't think he knew that Venditto was that close.
Oh, no, and Venditto was pushing hard all the way through that last lap, trying to sneak up, dive underneath him. Couldn't quite do it. Well, that's it for moto number 1. Moto number 2 will be coming up in about an hour, I'd say. All right. Everyone out there over the World Wide Web. This is Kurt Nollenberg with my buddy Jason Psycho Ward. We're at the inaugural International Cup, the Liqui International Cup here in Lake Havasu City area, Arizona at the Riviera Marina, a new site. Very exciting day. Talk to the people around the planet, Jason.
I'll tell you what, Kurt. This venue here is beautiful. We're up on a super high tower. We get to see the whole track. And what else could you have better than this than to be looking over the water?
Well, we won't have it today, but in a couple of days, Ski GP.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the only thing to make this a little bit better. We're at the vintage classes today, and hope you enjoy the live stream. We're going to get back to the starting line, but thanks for coming to see us, and we'll talk to you a little later in the day.
I definitely like the light. I see Mr. Bomber Eyewear himself, Jason Riviera. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Nice to see you have a nice big booth over there. I think you brought your whole house, didn't you? That's a lot of bins. So if you're looking for some sunglasses that float in the water, if you don't know, then now you will know that Bomber Eyewear is glasses that they do safety glasses for work. They do glasses for the water, for boating.
Yeah, I've got a set of those that I'll be wearing as the sun starts to come down into our eyes. And you can get prescription lenses put in those things, by the way. If you need them, you can contact them. They'll help you out, get you the blanks. You can go get them cut. Racers, we are going to roll right through Moto 1s into Moto 2. So please keep your boats handy. Make sure it's fueled right away because we're going to roll through these things.
So, all right, down there on the line, Kurt, we have our vintage ski 550 mod on the 38. Toshi Arhara from Japan.
From Ichihara, Japan. I've been there. On the 55 out of San Dimas, it's Kelly Dunlap. Dunlap with a charge. Driving hard there.
They're going to call this one back, Kurt. That was Kelly Dunlap that pulled the whole shot on the 55, but they're going to call it back, and we'll see what the infraction might have been.
Yeah, they're going to re-rack them, restack them. What we're going to do, though, Jason, let's take this from the beginning. We got some time now. So on the number 38 machine out of Ichihara, Japan, racing for SKU 46H Racing, Pro Watercraft, Jet Pilot, Japan, Elf, and Factory Zero. They call him the Samurai, Toshi Ohara.
Out of San Dimas, California, on the number 55, Kelly Dunlap, sponsored by Retro Jet Ski, Impros Impellers, Competitive Crankshaft, PSJ USA, and Bomber Eyewear.
On the 112, Kawasaki out of Winchester, California. He's 17 years old, self-sponsored, Jake Shores.
On the number 189 from San Dimas, California, running on his Kawasaki, Wesley Dunlap, sponsored by Retro Jet Ski, Impros Impellers, Competitive Crankshaft, PSJ USA, and Bomber Eyewear.
On the 244, Kawasaki out of Lake Havasu City, Arizona, sponsored by Selman & Associates, Fast Power Sports, Pro Watercraft, TC Freeride and Works Racing, Wade Durbin, and on the, I think that's it. On the outside, Toshi Ohara. Ohara driving wide. Who's it going to be? They're side by side through every buoy. Ohara has position. And O'Hara going to take the hole shot.
Wow, that was some side-by-side action, Kurt.
All right, well, there we go. And look at the lead he's pulled out already.
Yeah, it looks like Dunlap went down around that, right after that red, so that's going to put him towards the back of the pack, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that slowed the rest of the riders, giving O'Hara a huge lead in this first lap.
Look how small those 550s look from here.
Where are they?
They're out there. You can hear them.
I could definitely hear. I thought that was a bumblebee. What's it?
It's like when you get the mosquito in your tent.
Yeah,
buzzing around your head.
We kid around about it, but man, how many years did we love that sound? Stay on the beach all day long.
Yep.
And we got a rider down. Can't see the number from here, but there go our course marshals.
I believe that's the 112 of Jake Shores.
Is that Shores? Okay, well, they'll make it easy to get his position here. O'Hara going to the inside split course.
Yeah,
second place, taking the outside.
That was great watching Toshi and Dunlap go at it off that start.
Wow, anybody who holds it wide open side by side, especially in these holes, they're not the most stable thing in the world.
And, you know, the way Toshi was trying to rail the outside actually almost came off the ski. Thought I saw a foot come out of the tray. So he is out there riding on Jason Rivera's ski.
I do believe so, yeah. That is the number 38. There was a number change, so, wow, thanks so much, huh?
So that is Wesley Dunlap currently running in second, followed by Durbin. And then there goes Kelly Dunlap running in fourth.
That'll put Shores in the fifth position as he does a leg drag around. There's a classic move on a 550.
Oh, yeah. Did I see bare feet?
See what?
Is he running bare feet? No shoes?
We'll check that next time around.
Man, I could never do that. I'd always have to wear my booties.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I have sissy feet, so definitely boots for me. No doubt. Oh, Shores dipping down with a butt drag, a little wide there. And where our leader is at the opposite side of the course from last place already. That's after one full lap. O'Hara wide open. He's coming. He likes that inside split course. Throws that 550 sideways. Dips a hip. And at speed, he'll dip his elbows in the water.
So what happened to Dunlap? Is he still running? He's running in second, running the inside split behind Toshi. So it's looking like there's a battle going on for third and fourth. Both of them are going to go to the inside.
O'Hara, large and in charge there, Jason. Nobody close right now.
That's a long straightaway for these little tiny jet skis.
That's a quarter tank of fuel right there.
So here comes third and fourth. That's Durbin, currently running in third, getting ready to hit the front straightaway, but he's got company with Kelly Dunlap on the 55. So Durbin, Wade, used to be a big fly representative, and back in the heyday when I was racing, I got hooked up with the fly helmet thanks to him. All right, so it looks like Dunlap was able to get around Durbin on the right-hand side of the track. Your leader smashing the track over on the left-hand side of the track already. Looks like Nasty Nick Verdone's getting ready to come over to the start line, getting ready for his next moto coming up.
Yeah, we're going to go right back into amateur ski two-stroke limited moto number 2. As at the end of this race, white flag coming out. Toshi Ohara from Ichihara, Japan, way out in front. He's putting a whooping on these guys.
He can ride that 550 really good.
Like crazy. He was on a 550 at 5 years old when I was in Japan visiting his dad.
Huh.
Seriously.
Wow. All right, one more lap to go for Wesley Dunlap on the 189. So your battle once again going down the left-hand side of the track, working through the split. The number 55, Kelly Dunlap, was able to get around Durbin on the last lap. So one more lap to go for the 55. I got to give Wade Durbin some props, man. He's 50 years old, Kurt, and he's out there running a 550. Those, to me, I think 550s are hard to ride.
Not only that, you're talking about a guy whose one hand was almost severed, was barely hanging on. He's got plates and screws that hold that thing together. A long recovery time. He had a crazy snowmobile accident that, in addition to almost losing his hand, crushed his windpipe as he broke through the ice into the water. And the fact that his windpipe was crushed saved his life because he didn't drown. It's quite a story. He is a buddy of mine from Western Power Sports, was a snowmobile manager up there, and a phenomenal guy. If you meet him in the pits, you need anything laser engraved, he's the man. You'll see it on our trophies.
Yep. So checkered flag out. Toshi was doing some leg dragging on those last couple of turns.
Showing off.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's definitely going to be one to reckon with. In second place, Wesley Dunlap on the 189 coming through. Few more buoys left to go. It looks like Jake Shores was starting to catch up to Wade, but I don't think he's going to have enough to catch him for that fourth place.
They're battling. Boy, as soon as these three get off the water, who is this in the third position?
That is the number, check. That's the number 55, Kelly Dunlap.
Kelly Dunlap. Dunlap family, the family that races together, stays together. Yeah.
So fourth place, Wade Durbin on the 243 coming through.
Durbin taking that third spot.
And then it is Jake Shores. And I do believe he was barefooted. All right, what do we got coming up on the line now, Kurt?
This is race number 5, moto number 2, amateur ski two-stroke limited.
All right, Kurt, who do we have down there?
Well, moto number 1 winner was Coivan Farnley out of Christchurch, New Zealand. Second was Caleb Harrell, unofficially. Third, Jante Butterfield. In fourth, River Crawford on that 177. Fifth was Lushian Gibbons. Sixth, Deegan Newton. And seventh, James Hendry. And we're still wondering where Josh Simon is. All right. So a decision has been made. We are going to roll through all our motos one after another. So after your moto, make sure you have enough fuel. Get your boat right back down here because we're going to have an early day today. But we're going to do it with some great racing.
Well, I think that it's awesome that Jason Rivera let Toshi race his ski to go out and get that win.
That's international friendship, if you ask me. The O'Hara family, one of the finest racing families in Japan and here in Lake Havasu. They've been coming for, well, all Toshi's life.
Right. So I saw Jason was signed up, but it looks like he decided to not race and let Toshi race his ski.
Which was awfully nice. Well, in Amateur Ski Two-Stroke Limited, how many Farnley fans have we got out there? All of them.
Ha! Deegan Newton, Scootin' Newton on the 145 right next to James Hendry, who is on pole on the polka-dotted Wonder Bread machine. Oh, my bad. Thank you, Kurt.
Oh, we got 3 skis, 4 skis wide.
Wow.
Wow, look at that. And Farnley again. Diving, he had the pole and he made use of it. They're starting to spread out a little bit now. Battle for second, third, and fourth, fifth. We got 2 riders side by side, Jason.
That was incredible. Those skis were inches apart.
And nobody bailed. That is some quality riding out there, folks.
So I definitely didn't see obviously the person who's in front had the pole position, which worked to his advantage.
Yes.
But it seemed like all the skis were pretty much about the same speed.
They got off the line. I'll tell you what, we didn't discuss it earlier, but this light system, which is new for Pro Watercross, was used in Full Throttle Watercross last weekend and throughout their seasons. One of the innovations that they've brought to the sport, we just might stick with this, Jason.
Where is it at? I don't see it.
Right there.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
We're just so high up in this awesome tower.
Oh, did you hear that, Jason?
No.
In the live stream, Richard Ignacio, the master streamer, has got picture-in-picture so they can watch the lights and the riders take off the line at the same time.
Got it.
I'm going to go watch that this afternoon when we get home.
Right. All right, so who was that out in front, Kurt?
That is Coiben Farnley out of Christchurch, New Zealand. And once again, he has started to distance himself. Let's see, second and third. Let's see who it is. And that is the number.
That's Jonte Butterfield.
Jonte Butterfield?
Yes, sir.
In second. We catch a third, fourth.
I did not see the number on that white ski.
All right, well, it'll come back.
So it looks like Deegan trying to reel in James Hendry in the back of the pack here. You got a 750 stand-up. What is Kawasaki? Those are 750s in there, right? Or did he? I don't know if he's got the 800 in it or if he's got the 750 in it.
Amateur Ski Two-Stroke Limited. I don't think he's got more than. Yeah, he could.
Yeah, it's a limited
SXR
class.
800.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's running the older style. I don't think that's an 800 or a SXR 800. I'm referring to
literally a 750.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you might have put an 800 motor in it though.
I would. Honestly, I'd put a 750 motor in an SXR 800 hull because my size, I love the stability of that SXR 800. That was a boon for us older, larger folks to get on a stand-up.
So, Kurt, before we run these guys down, I want to throw a shout out. Jet Trim's throwing a big party tomorrow night, and everybody is invited.
That's what I hear. We're looking forward to seeing Frank and his crew over there. You'll see most of the Pro Watercross staff over there.
That is the number 24, Caleb Hurl, running in third position, Kurt.
Yeah, he was second in moto number 1. There's the 97 in fourth. Is that River Crawford? Right, Crawford in fifth, Deegan in sixth, and James Henry in seventh.
Yeah, Deegan that last lap was able to get around James Henry. Deegan definitely throwing some back stretches out there, and it doesn't look like James is falling off his pace too bad yet.
Well, your leader's a half a lap ahead of the final riders right there. Farnley out of Christchurch, New Zealand, got the skill, man. You get the whole shot, stay tight to the buoys, extend just a little bit before you know it, you're picking up your trophy. Your leader, far left-hand side of the course, got that inside-outside split decision. He's been taking the inside, going to do it again.
You know, Kurt, I think that these splits, I think they're dialed in really good.
I believe they are. We'll see that a little later in the week. Of course, we check them every day. At Pro Watercross, our staff is very good at timing those splits and making alterations throughout the day if there's problems. Although it's looking to me like there's a move here. I'm not certain if that orange boy moved or the green moved.
The course marshal came and drug it.
Okay, so they didn't want to make it as oh, look at this, side by side. They're railing in there.
Wow.
That's River Crawford. Yeah, Crawford not moving an inch. Lashian Gibbons tried to take that position, but River Crawford's is having none of that. Ride her down.
Sorry, Kurt. James Hendry going down right here in the front.
That's a little too far to swim and still be competitive. Our course marshals will bring them over. Look at that. Jumps right on. His best Chris McCluggage imitation.
He leaped off that like a frog.
Right?
He almost stuck the landing, too.
Yeah. Has it fired up. He's on his way as your leader comes around. Wow, and Farnley doing a butt drag there. Really aggressive riding here for late in the moto.
I got to say, Kurt, these Yamahas are so much fun to ride.
Absolutely. You would know. You've got thousands of hours on them.
A lot of time. So I believe I didn't see the white flag just yet.
Not yet. And we see Nasty Nick Verdone coming out. Race number 2 should be going to the line. You're up next. Race number 6 on our paperwork. And here we go again. Caleb Harrell is having a little race going on with River Crawford now, and I believe that Crawford, check it out, first, second, third. Crawford back in that 5th position.
Crawford's definitely, going to work the split now to try to make a move. Let's see how this works out. Third place went to the outside. River to the inside. It looked like the way River is riding, coming around these turns, man, just, that's always a bonus too, being little and young, can stay as in one with the tray.
Like you're glued into it.
I can't believe these people that are running on these GP skis.
Yes.
How do they hold on to them? These kids, they don't even have any muscles.
Well, go take a look at the trays on those boats. They're set up to hold you in there. And Ryder taking the outside split. Looked like it worked. And that's Farnley. That's your leader coming through. White flag out. Final trip through. All right, we need one more X2 down to the line. You guys are up next. We're rolling through it. Here they come.
One more lap for the 76. Jonte Butterfield running in second place. Third place, the 24, Caleb Hurl. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's too bad that Josh Simon who was registered, he didn't show up, because it would have been fun to see him out there battling with all these guys.
And I got to think he'd be having some fun on this course. Folks, if you're out there on the live stream looking at this course, it is awesome. It is spectacular. It's technical on both sides of it. The splits are almost identical. As close as, watch it right now. We got two riders going through there. Now on the inside is one buoy ahead, had a little distance to go. Let's see how they come through here. Boy, that is equal. That is absolutely equal as they come through here. The first rider through had that lead and keeps it. And that's your leader coming through, Jason, with the win. Moto number 2, Coibin Farnley out of Christchurch, New Zealand. Little bunny hop there. He's having himself a day.
Oh, you know, you were mentioning, Kurt, how many buoys are out there? Did I hear it correct? There's 43? Wow. It's a lot of navigating. All right, there goes your second place. It was Caleb Hurl. And then it was Lation Gibson. Oh, check that out. Deegan Newton was able to make a pass on that last lap. And we still have James Hendry working the outside split. He was the rider that went down. So he still has a few more buoys to go. Okay, we have our X2s down there on the line. All right, Louis Vendito on the pole position on the 223. Nasty Nick Verdone on the 007. Running in the middle. And then the 159, the Goose Blanton. Birthday boy. So you say it's your birthday. All right, who will pull the whole shot on this? All three of these guys, they battle it out all season long. I'm definitely digging this race site, this beautiful sandy beach down here. And because of the way we're situated up here on the tower, we get a great view of the start because we're inside, the starting line is inside this cove. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, Jason, no bad seats in the house here today. with a course this large, everywhere you look, there's some racing going on.
Yeah.
X2s. Blanton, Verdone. Watching the lights, it's to yellow. And they're off. Whoa, what a drive.
That was a great start. The birthday boy on the 159, Luke Blanton, holding his line, leaving the room for the pole position. Louis Vendito. Oh, Louis took a wrong turn almost, Kurt, and almost missed that second white buoy.
Yeah, there's a little adrenaline going there. Thought he was at the next buoy, started to move in and like, oh, no, that's too early. Well, it's early in the race.
So out in front, Kurt, Luke Blanton. And who's that in second?
That's Nasty Nick Verdone, I do believe. It sounds like it from here.
Yeah, I heard his jet ski the other day at Deegan's race. He's got a 440 or a 550 it's pretty loud too. I don't think he's running a water box.
Well, Nasty Nick just lost that second position as Vendito came over off of the outside split. They came to it almost identical. Vendito able to just nose his way in. Let's see if it stays that way. And somebody just missed a buoy from my perspective. That now, of course, as always, Jason, everything up here, unofficial.
Unofficial.
If you want the official results, you look at the pit board, and they'll be posted.
Correct. So it looked like somebody had missed a buoy.
There's a lot of chatter going on about that. So, but we'll see. We'll call it as we see it, though. Out in front,
Luke Blanton working that inside split.
Yeah.
So, that's Nasty Nick Verdone running in second place right behind Luke, and Vendito trying to work that outside split.
Vendito really is having a great time putting in a good ride on that outside split, but he's so far back already. It's going to take, and he missed a buoy. That's who it was. He takes the makeup buoy, and that allows him to be on the same lap and right in position now.
Right, and you know what? Nick Verdone, it looks to me like he also did a makeup buoy. Is that?
That's it. Yep, that orange buoy is the makeup buoy for the inside split course.
Correct.
Kudos to our staff for putting together a really safe but challenging course. And, well, heck, you can see this course all the way from California.
So
get on Google Maps, this thing's shining.
Right. So Luke, so far, if he pulls this win, that'll be two moto wins for him. Yeah.
Richard Ignacio, the master of the pun. He'd be a pun master.
Yeah. What a start Luke had.
What I tell you. And it was an equal start, but boy, just had enough there. Got up on a little bit of a plane before everybody else and just shot out front.
You know, and I'm glad to see Luke's back out here racing. He had an injury, got in a accident on his X2 earlier in the season. So
on the race course or in practice? On the race course?
Yeah, and he turned out to be okay. Just had a little bit of bruising.
Awesome. Yeah, we love bruising compared to broken pieces. Speaking from personal experience, boy, they were identical through that split. Blanton's got the lead, but look out. Nick Verdone is on a mission. Halfway flags are coming out. Verdone setting up, getting in tight. Verdone starting to reel in Luke Blanton.
You know, that's surprising.
It is.
Because Nick is on a mission right now.
He was, saw him this morning. I actually saw him yesterday. He was a little bit angry. And I think he's using that anger to good use right now as he is tracking down first place. Nick Verdone out of Lake Havasu City, sponsored by Cardinelli Foods, Nasty Nick's Motorsports, Jet Trim, Pro Watercraft, and Damon Racing. Well, we can hear Nick Verdone no matter where he is on the track. And look at this, going in the splits, trying to take it. Verdone goes to the inside. Blanton on the outside, vice versa. Nick on the outside, Blanton on the inside. Verdone is tearing this thing up. It's going to be close.
This is going to be really close, Kurt. Verdone is on a mission. Luke better look over his shoulder.
Yeah, and Verdone has got some speed. He is coming right up on the back of Luke Blanton. Blanton getting the white flag. 1 lap to go. If Verdone's going to make a move, this is the lap. He's jumping inside, outside, trying to stay out of the pump wash, get into that solid water. Not being able to do that, though. Blanton doing a great job of staying out in the line. Verdone's going to have to make a choice. Is he going to follow, or is he going to go to the inside? He's going to the inside.
Okay, so
Blanton on the outside, Verdone on the inside, split course. Who's it going to be? They're going for the lead.
That's going to be tight again. Oh, look, I think Nasty Nick Verdone might didn't quite get it.
Not yet, but he is right there. These two are battled the entire race, and it's getting close.
Shoot, what is Nick Verdone? He's 33 years old. Look at how strong he's riding out there.
Well, there's no question he is in shape. I saw him in the pits earlier today's last weekend. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he went down there, but back up really quickly. Blanton just had a little bobble, and even at that, he's stretching out. Verdone's going to have to go to the outside split. He goes to the inside. He's going to follow on the last lap. So surprising. If you could see Jason's face right now, he's like, why did he do that? But you know, it's his choice.
I mean,
maybe he didn't see the white flag.
Especially, yeah, for it being the last lap, that's when you got to go for it.
And at this point, you know, he's got no choice but to ride in the pump wash of Blanton. And Luke Blanton here, 2 more buoys, no mistakes. He will take the win in moto number 2.
Oh, yeah. Birthday boy is a happy guy, but I can tell you Louis Vendito is not going to be happy with the 3rd.
Yeah, that is frustrating sometimes when you can't get further up. And we're going to roll right on.
That buoy moved again, Kurt. All right, check. Down there on the line, we have our 550s running again.
All right.
Toshi pulling the first moto win.
Yeah, he hit the go button, and that was it. What a great drive, side-by-side charge all the way to the first turn, left turn buoy off of the start, and just able to take it right at the end. This is going to be exciting. Let's watch those lights.
All right, Kurt down there on pole on the 38. Toshi.
Toshi O'Hara out of each.
All right, then you got Wesley Dunlap on the 189, second on pole. And then
That's Dunlap on the 55. Kelly?
Yep. And then it's Wade Dorbin. And then the 112 of Jake Shores.
And Durbin using that extra spray deflector off of the Commander boats. The only one I've seen on a 550 ever. Oh, O'Hara. God. O'Hara just ripped that away from every other rider. And he is a boat length and a half in front of everyone to the first buoy.
And Wesley Dunlap had the second position, but Kelly was able to sweep on the outside. So that's now going to put Kelly Dunlap in second place. All right, let's see if Jake Shores can reel and wade this moto. He wasn't able to get it on the first moto.
And is that Durbin there in fourth spot?
Yes, sir.
And who we got in that third spot out there?
That in third is the 55. Wait, no, they switched. That's right. In third is Wesley Dunlap.
And then Kelly Dunlap in second.
Correct.
Wade Durbin in fourth and Jake Shores in fifth. Durbin in that fourth spot, 50 years old, but pushing hard out there with these youngsters. He's almost double the age of any other two competitors.
Well, Kurt, it's not looking like Toshi's running away with this one like the first moto. Dunlap is still within striking distance, so if Toshi does make one little mistake, Dunlap could catch him. But man, that number 38 Toshi, that guy can sure rail that 550.
Yeah, he rails anything he's on. And we want to get amateur ski two-stroke limited set down there on the line. Your next moto's coming up.
Yep. Hey, didn't Toshi used to race a Bullet? Did he used to race a Bullet, the green one?
I am not sure. I know he's been on Pro Force for a couple of years now.
Okay.
For a few years now.
Okay. No, I was thinking about when I first remember seeing him at an event, he was reeling in pretty good on a green. I thought it was a Bullet back then.
Well, we got a rider having an issue over there. No issue with Toshi O'Hara, though. Toshi having himself a fun day out there. Two moto wins.
So back there on the right-hand side of the track, Jake and Durbin still going at it for that 5th and 6th position.
Durbin holding them off.
Toshi's going to still work that inside.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, huh?
So, Kurt, who finished in this? That was Wesley Dunlap that took second in the first moto. Okay.
Toshi getting the halfway flags as he comes through in this moto number 2. Looks over. He is riding strong. Jason, when you look at a ski rider and you notice that their elbows are up in the air, they're elevated, that's strong. They're feeling good. Later in the motos or later in the day, you'll watch those elbows start to drop, and that's when bad stuff happens.
Well, and the whole thing about putting your elbows out, Kurt, is so that your upper body absorbs the bouncing of the handle pole.
What bouncing? Yeah, it's all about leverage, right? You pivot from the shoulders and the elbows. Durbin makes the turn.
Man, Jake Shore's still throwing out leg drags with those bare feet.
Yes, he is. He's just trying to clean out his toenails. You see some of the mud down there. Toshi Ohara just having a fun ride out there. He is having a ball. I think this kid has fun no matter what he does. I've heard that his wife and child are here with him. Can't wait to meet them. When I first met Toshi, he was 5 years old.
Wow. I thought
and on a 440. In Japan, of course.
Yeah, his wife's right here.
Toshi making the turn.
White flag's coming out. One more lap to go for Toshi. I will have to say that Jason Rivera's got that 38 ski running really, really good.
Well, I've got to say, kudos to him for letting Ohara ride that ski. You know, came all the way from Japan, but you know, that's a selfless act. We appreciate that by Jason Ruver.
So currently running in second place is Wesley Dunlap. Then it is Kelly Dunlap.
Kelly is on the 55, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it is. The Dunlap family.
Yeah.
Second and third.
So here goes your.
Here comes Durbin. And Shores. Durbin still leading. One more lap. The white flag's coming out. Can he hold on? 50 years old. That thing is yanking his arms back. He got re-energized and he saw that white flag. I can do this. I can hold on for one more lap.
That's the way you train. When you go to practice, You always got to keep pushing. Last lap, last lap.
Well, I know who's pushing all the way through the last lap now. On the inside split course, first position, Toshi Ohara. Ohara on that number 38 Jason Ruver machine, having himself quite the time.
So I don't know what happened that last lap, but Dunlap was definitely starting to catch up to Toshi.
Toshi doing that famous last lap leg drag and gets a checkered flag. 2 down, 1 to go.
Second place, Wesley Dunlap on the 189. All right, Kurt, moto number 3 coming up to the line.
Well, we got one more battle out there. Durbin and Shores getting to it. And Shores tried to reel in Durbin there. Shores is right there. Inside or outside split course. Durbin goes to the inside. Shores goes to the outside. Shores makes the turn first. Durbin going to have to wick it up a little bit. He's riding bolt upright on that machine.
Yeah, Jake's definitely reeling him in, but we'll see how the split works out for him.
Well, Durbin's got a little bit of an advantage in that they both turned in at the same time. He's further in on the course. And Durbin going to take this if he can stay upright for 2 more buoys. Durbin pulling the trigger for the final time through in moto number 2. Looks over his shoulder and says, "Gotcha, young man."
Well, running a 3 moto format on this track.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And we're going back to back to back. Yep. Speaking of which, we're headed back to 2-stroke limited. Moto number 3.
All right, Kurt, who do we have down there on the line?
Well, still, he won Moto number 1, decided to back that up with a win in Moto number 2 from Christchurch, New Zealand, Coibin Farnley.
You know, Kurt, I got to tell you, I love watching these starts from being up this high.
It is, it's an advantage, no question. Jonte Butterfield, he'll be in that second from pole, followed by Caleb Harrell on the 24. There's River Crawford, Deegan Newton right there. And rounding it out on the 97, Lashian Gibbons out of Saratoga, Australia.
James Hendry coming down to the line on the Wonder Bread machine, 117.
And I love the you know, he puts his wife first in the sponsors. 'Cause let's face it, without the wife supporting you, there is no fun. Our Holder getting there just in time, trying to get that boat out running. Watch the lights. Here we go, Jason. They'll go red. They're yellow. On the live stream, there's a split screen for this so you can watch them. Whoa, no. Yeah. They'll stop that, let him come back. He's going to have to take the makeup boy, no question. Or start dead edging. He's like, I knew they were going to let it go. Why didn't they?
So explain the lights to me and for everyone, how do these work?
All right, so red lights, got a race going on. We don't start with that, though. Here, it's yellow. And between yellow and everybody has to have their engines going, started, lined up on the line, not in front of it, with their holder ready to go. And 3 to 5 seconds after they start it, they're starting them out once again. They're just looking for that green. You don't move until you see green. They're off. Oh, Coibin again getting a drive.
Check that out.
On the inside. River Crawford, they're second, I believe, huh?
Yeah, that's River Crawford trying to sweep the outside right now. So River was not able to make that stick and sweep out wide, but check it out. Deegan Newton getting into the middle of that group right there.
Newton just rips third place away. He moves up 2 spots with that one move, Jason.
Yeah, so you've got the number 24, Caleb Hurl, currently running in second place. Corin Farnley on the 23 running out in first place.
As usual.
Oh, we got riders working those splits too. Deegan Newton running really strong this moto.
Farnley leading it again. Looks like Harrell in second. If I had to guess, I'd go Jonte Butterfield in third, but I can't see. Don't know it well enough yet.
Deegan Newton's in third.
Deegan Newton in third. Now that's a move up. That's awesome for Deegan. Where is Butterfield?
And you definitely called that off that start. The Deegan just pushed right through 2 riders right in that corner over there.
That was a great move on his part. Those 2 riders were pushed wide, concerned with themselves. Deegan dipped in, gone.
Oh, he dipped in there hard too.
Corbin Farnley.
Coibin Farley on the 23, really starting to extend his lead, looks over his shoulder. Who's that in second, Kurt?
That's Caleb Harrell on the 24 machine, looking back over his shoulder. And there is Deegan Newton making a move. Behind Newton, another New Zealander. He is boxed up there. Deegan Newton fighting hard between those New Zealand riders.
So that was Latian Gibbons running in fourth, correct?
I do believe, yeah. Latian on the number 97 boat. Now remember, he had the bad start earlier. You know, a little bit of premature acceleration there. We had to bring him back. And I don't know if he started hand on head, but he's making his way through the pack now. Got a battle going on. Second and third, Deegan Newton is moving up. He is trying to make a move on Caleb Harrell. Newton throwing everything at him.
I haven't seen Deegan ride this good before. He's on it.
I've never seen him ride before, period. But he's impressing me now in this third moto. That charge he put on early and right now, I'll tell you what, he keeps it up, he's going to find himself in second position.
Yeah, and you still got a battle for third and fourth with River. River pushing really hard to try to make a move on Latian.
Out in front, there's no question who the class of the field is today here, folks. It's Coibin Farley from Christchurch, New Zealand, on the number 23. He's 18 years old, and what a great rider. He's in a groove now. He's pivoting from the hip. He is having a ball out there.
So check it out, Kurt. Here comes River trying to work it from the outside split.
Third, fourth, fifth, and sixth are all within one buoy. Boy, this third moto was the one that tightened it all up. Everybody's warmed up, ready to go, and there's battles going all over this course.
Yeah, there's a good battle going on the right-hand side of the track right now. Oh, and a rider went down swimming. I can't make out who that rider is that went down.
Well, Farley way out in front. Newton still having a battle with Harrell.
Man, River on the back just really tried to work that outside split, Kurt, and wasn't able to make it work, but was trying to get that extra position.
Well, it's hard when you got two sets. Oh, look at Newton trying to make a pass, trying to set up to go outside, inside. A little bit too far. That pump wash pushed him wide. He was looking to dive in there. Boy, this split's going to be awesome.
Oh, he is
Watch
right
him
there.
Go. Where you going, Jason? Well, Newton's taking the outside.
Right.
Deegan Newton said, that's it. Freshwater, I'm taking the outside. Harrell on the inside. Oh, Newton is tearing it up. Newton has got one good corner to make and a drive, and they're going to be side by side coming down the front straightaway. Deegan Newton trying to rip away second place. He's got the speed, and he takes the position. Can he hold it?
Wow.
He does.
What a ride for Deegan in this moto. Halfway courtesy flags are out, Kurt.
And Deegan's starting to extend. He got by, and he is on a mission now. Caleb Harrell back in third place behind Newton. He's got company.
That's Jonte Butterfield on the 76.
Butterfield's been up at the front all day long.
So River unfortunately had a bobble over here on the left-hand side of the track, so he is now not in striking distance like he was the last lap.
Well, it's a long race with a lot of turns, and anything can happen. Deegan Newton now, I'm telling you, he has got to be the second fastest man on this course. Farley is out front, and he is he is boiling the water. The fish are jumping to get out of his way, I'll tell you what.
Well, you know, he reminds me of the slasher, Sheldon, his riding style. He stands up real tall.
He does, and you don't see the leg drags, though, I'll tell you. Oh, man, that is too bad. Lushy and Gibbons way back here.
He is gone.
Here's your leader, Kobe and Farnley, coming through that outside split. Deegan Newton taking the outside split as well. Excuse me, the inside split as well. And Newton looks like he's actually making headway, trying to reel in Farnley here. I don't know there's enough time, but Deegan Newton putting on a show for his fans out here.
He's definitely making a name for that Scootin' Newton because he is scooting today.
Look at this battle for third and fourth, railing back here.
Yep, that's River trying to catch Butterfield.
Yeah, River Crawford. He's been in the pump wash all day long. This third and final moto, he is like a pit bull digging into the back of that machine. He is not letting go. He's had a couple of bobbles that have pushed him back. And there it is, the split course change. He's taking the inside. Can he make it work?
I'll tell you, Kurt, River is on the gas.
Well, I think he might have picked up a boat length there, but he had some speed. Once again, trying to stay out of pump wash, getting bounced around there. It looks smooth when you're down on the beach, but out there, these guys are getting bounced around like rag dolls.
So this is your third place.
That's third place. And one more time through for your leader, Coybain Farnley out of Christchurch, New Zealand. Deegan Newton in that second position. And I'll tell you what, I talked about it earlier. Deegan's arms are starting to fall. Watch those elbows. He's stretching his back out. Newton is fighting physical discomfort to keep that second place position. And look out, because here comes Jante Butterfield stretching his own back out there.
I think the only one that I haven't seen stretch their back yet is River Crawford.
Right. That comes a few more years down the line, I think. River, 14 years old, youngest rider on the track right now.
That is definitely something that's brutal, is your back when you're out there for this long.
Are you kidding me? It hurts me up here.
So River trying to work that inside split again.
Yeah, I think that inside split is a skosh longer. A skosh longer. We'll see how it turns out next couple of days.
Well, Maverick definitely has the right system with this sprayer up here.
Right? He's got a mister up here. Take care of his announcers. Here comes Caleb Harrell. Harrell in third position, but the leaders are coming around maybe into lapping. And your leader, Caleb Farnley, lapping up into the pack now. White flag out. This is a final lap for Coyban Farnley. He's trying to make a move and lap Lushy and Gibbons. And here comes second, Deegan Newton. Looks like he's extended just a little, but he is in no way under no danger, because Jante Butterfield has been on fire today.
Yeah, all three riders right there, all one little mistake. There's one more lap to go. Can Deegan hold him off? Can River get around Butterfield? Can Butterfield hold off River? River's going to go to the inside again. Butterfield to the outside.
Newton continues to lead that second place position, and he has stretched his lead out now through this right-hand side of the course. That split, he rode it just absolutely flawlessly. Your leader, Coyban Farnley, Final trip through.
I got to give these guys credit. It's a big track. That's a lot of time out there. They're getting their money's worth out there for sure.
Yeah, no question about that. And taking the makeup buoy. I don't know if that's just to be sure or not. Farnley taking the outside split this time.
Here comes your checkered flag, Kurt.
And for the win, 3 motos in a row, Coyman Farnley out of Christchurch, New Zealand, unofficially with the overall.
Oh,
look at that battle. Oh, what a move.
Man, River was...
Excuse me, I said Wade Turbin. Jante Butterfield, Caleb Harold. These guys are just going handlebar to handlebar.
So Deegan with the second, Butterfield for third. Fourth went to River Crawford.
Up next, Vintage X2, X2 Open, combined. Moto number 3. There'll be a champion crowned. At the end of this, we'll check out the scores. They'll be on the pit board. Give us a little bit of time.
All right, down here on the line, our X2s ready to go at it again. Louis Vendito on pole. Luke Blanton second. Nasty Nick Verdone. Running a 3-moto format today. This is your third moto for your X2s. Who's going to get it? Vendito, the Goose, or Nasty Nick Verdone. I'm going to run a couple of their sponsors for them real quick, Kurt. Louis Vendito, sponsored by Fly, Blosian, Jet Pilot, Maxima, and Pro Watercraft. Luke the Goose, the birthday boy, the Goose, sponsored by Bill's Skis, Retro Racing, and Jet Trim. Louis Vendito with a killer hole shot.
Bye. Nick Newton Nick Newton. Nasty Dick Verdone looks over. Nobody there. He's in second position. Wow.
Kurt, this
Louis got to drive, huh?
This is definitely a big change of events, this moto.
Yeah, local boy Louis Vendito out of Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Out in front.
You know, he was on pole position, but he got third in the last motor. Huh. All right, running down the back straightaway. Vendito on the 223. Nasty Nick Verdone in second. Nick Verdone, local Havasu boy. Sponsored by Cardinelli Foods, Nasty Nick's Motorsports, Jet Trim, Pro Watercraft, and Demon Racing.
Is it Demon or Damon? Somebody told me it was Damon. I think it was one of the family members.
Oh.
I'm not certain, but I do believe.
D-Man. Like he's the man. Did you get that?
I get that.
All right. Nick Verdone working the outside.
Sounds like Chainsaw's going at it, doesn't it?
So that was Vendito that was running the outside. Nasty Nick Verdone pulling, trying to make something stick. Oh! Vendito went way wide on that turn, Kurt.
Yeah, he lost a little bit of concentration there. Probably heard that loud ski behind him. Was like, is he coming on my left or my right?
Right.
But he's still out front. Nick Verdone, though, pushing hard in that second spot. He is right there.
Yeah, Luke in the last moto with the killer hole shot.
Right.
Not able to make it something work this one.
Well, there's a certain amount of adrenaline you get when you're out front. You know? It's like all eyes are on you.
Well, having been raced before, it's always so much adrenaline when you're on the start line.
Right.
The nerves start kicking.
Your concentration is razor sharp.
So so Vendito with a 3 and a 1. Trying to.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that to the scorers and the officials to look through there.
I was trying to see who
get
who
the
won
numbers.
what, get the numbers and figure out who could take the overall win for this.
Boy, first and second going at it. First taking the outside, second taking the inside this time. Interesting choice.
Yeah, that's Vendito on the outside and Nasty Nick Verdone working the inside.
Well, Vendito sure made it work the prior lap, and boy, he's sweeping that thing, keeping the speed up, and he's going to be much further ahead. Now, concentration, makes the right turn. That'll help him out all the way down the front straightaway. He's carrying that speed through. And the cross flags come out halfway through this race, the third and final moto in Vintage X2 Limited, Vintage X2 Open. And up next, Jason, we're going to have Runabout.
Wow, I can't believe Luke Blanton. He is just not in it on this race.
You know, he's looking down like he's got an issue with his machine, to be honest. I see him keep looking down. It's like he's hearing something wrong. The hood's still on it, so, you know, if it's a really bad exhaust leak that's causing him not to have enough oxygen, a lot of times they'll pop the hood up a little bit to get it in, try and keep it on the boat. That never works. It always comes up. I don't know how many races I've seen Jeff Jacobs win with no hood on his 550 PJS machine.
I never understood how people could do that.
Skill and lots of practice.
I remember Rios did that once.
Probably
threw the hood
more.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a thing back then because you tune in these machines and they get so hot in there and melts the rubber couplers, and then it starts to leak carbon monoxide into the hull, and the motor won't run on carbon monoxide. It needs oxygen. Inside, outside. Louis Vendito once again liking that outside split, and he's sure made it work so far in this moto. Nick Verdone, Nasty Nick's Motorsports, pushing hard there. But I got to tell you, looks to me like Verdone is slowing down just a little bit. The physical toll is taking its toll on him as a white flag comes out. One more lap to go for Louis Vendito.
Yeah, I think Nick Verdone's just going to let this one go. He didn't seem like he was pushing around these buoys that last lap.
Well, it seems like he's bouncing a little bit on the straightaway, just kind of keeping his feet underneath him, stretching the back out a little.
You know, I did notice, Kurt, coming off of the checkered buoys, going straight out towards that first red, it does get rough right there. I've been noticing that's where everybody's been getting a lot of rougher water compared to the rest of the track.
Exactly, and you know, if you're here on shore, you look out, it looks almost smooth, right? I mean, not lake water morning smooth, but smooth. But when you got the boats going around on the outside, you got all the jet skis going racing on the course. You know, it's like what do they say? Drop a pebble in the water in Japan, and you get a tsunami in California. We're going to switch hulls right after this lap, going to Runabout. Yeah, that's Chris Ennis.
All right. Here we go. Louis Vendito on the 223 coming home with the checkered flag on the third moto. Nasty Nick Verdone on the 007 running in second place. Still staying low. Doesn't look like he got too tired, did he?
Not at all.
But where is Luke Blanton? Come on, kiddo.
Way over there. Oh, he went to California. Oh, look, we got some new racers coming in from California. You know, upstream coming down. They're a little late, guys.
And there goes the safety boat honking and trying to get him to clear the track.
Yeah, our course marshal's out there, keeping them off the track, keep it safe. Awesome, great job.
I hear music.
That's the sound of a well-tuned X2.
All right, there's your last moto for your X2s.
Blanton bringing it home. Well, the rest of the world must have heard he was coming. Chris Ennis out of Bakersfield, California, 37 years old. Sponsored by Sideways Designs, Bell Helmets, Spy Optics, Rough Industries, Top End Unlimited. Ennis scared everyone else around, so he is going to go out there and set a fast lap time in amateur runabout 1100 stock limited stock.
So is that an EX or EXR, Kurt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Normally I'd tell you by the color, but that's a custom paint job. Looks like a jet trim seat on it. And there he goes.
I think he's
banging
still
off the rev limiter, brother.
Yeah, he's in the limp mode, or the that's what he was trying to do with the lever, was to get it out of that. There's like a beginner mode and there's a sport mode.
There's no sport beginner mode, however.
Well, it definitely was hitting the rev limiter for sure.
All right, we need our 550s to the line. They will get their third and final moto in. There's been a battle in that class all day, Jason.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I don't even see one 550 down there. Did they pack up? Oh, I see Jason Rivera Toshi ski down there.
Oh, you're right. They had all 3 motos. Well, to get it out of sport mode, I mean out of limp mode. What do you call it? Beginner mode? Novice mode?
Yeah, it's like it's a beginner mode for like if you threw a kid on there.
A great feature. You know, having 14 grandchildren myself. Yeah. Well, it's a learning experience for him in this mode, no question about it. Chris Ennis riding a lonely race out there and kind of making his own course up.
I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't want to make too much of a big deal out of it. I mean, he may be down a lap, but
It's not
frankly,
gonna
it
hurt
doesn't
him.
matter. He's getting some race time, checking out the boys, and yeah, that thing's still sick.
That thing sounds like, looks like it's probably only doing 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, there's definitely having an issue there.
Well, it doesn't help either that he, sucked up a rock earlier on
Right.
accident.
Yeah.
That's never a good
Yeah,
thing.
if he didn't have another one, he could be cavitating like crazy, and we're just not hearing it. And actually, that makes sense because
Yeah.
that thing be rubbing up against the. If you're cavitating, the prop spins way easier, and it'd be easy for him to be bouncing off the rev limiter the entire time. Got a course marshal over there, making sure he knows which way to go, and he does. Chris Ennis out of Bakersfield, California, having a nice Thursday morning ride. It is Throwback Thursday at the 2023 Liqua Moly International Cup.
All right, Chris Ennis working the right side of the track. Looks like that last lap, he's got the track dialed in now. Chris coming to you from Bakersfield. Not too far of a drive. I pass through there all the time, Kurt.
Right, we made the trip down from Sacramento over the Tehachapi's right after Bakersfield. Stop and pick up some fresh produce out of the Imperial Valley. Ennis checking out the GPS as he goes through. Wait a minute, I'm in California. Make a left. Oh, I'm back in Arizona. Oh, back in California again. Folks, you have the opportunity while you're here. After our final moto, stop by the PJS tent. Go see the guys at Bomber. Gary Driver and his crew at Liqua Moly.
Yeah, Kurt, his ski is definitely running on that rev limiter.
Solmar Industries. That looks like, oh, I got to get over there and see that Solmar stuff. That's one of those powered boards.
I have to say, Kurt, that that thing right there where Jason Ski is, what would you call that?
Are you talking about the arch?
Yeah, the arch.
Yeah, it's the liquid moly arch.
That thing is sweet. The pizza place, PZA.
Oh, man, you can smell it from here, that brick oven pizza. Oh, yeah, we're going over for lunch over there.
Yeah, when they were firing up that thing this morning to get it, oh, it smelled really good.
Drooling. We didn't do breakfast. That's right. Come to think of it.
Nope.
Well, we're certainly going to do lunch. Wood-fired pizza. You don't see that in a truck very often. Driving along, driving down the road with a wood oven pizza going on.
All right, I see Toshi getting ready to go down to the line.
Yeah.
See if he can.
And his world champion mother, Masami Ohara, up here. Got to get the shot off the line, as usual. Do I get to say grandmother Ohara now? Yeah, congratulations. Want to meet your grandchild today.
All right, let's see if Toshi can pull the trifecta, or if Wesley Dunlap, Kelly Dunlap, Wade, and Jake.
Yeah, Wade Durbin ski with that spray deflector there. It's just interesting. I'm not sure about its function, but psychologically, that's got to be a big boon for Durbin.
Did you say psychologically?
Psychologically. R. That's said by Jason Psycho Ward.
All right, let's see if Jake Shores can pull an early hole shot on this.
Somebody's got to. Toshi Ohara has been unstoppable in this class up until now. Everybody on the line looking for that hole shot. Let's go look at the lights. We're on yellow.
This was a battle in that last moto. Off that start.
There they go. O'Hara's strong once again. He left right on time. He's got the inside. O'Hara, to everyone else's dismay, already extending his lead by the first turn. Unbelievable. This kid is having himself quite the time.
All right, Toshi out in front. We had one of the Dunlaps working the inside, so you got Kelly and Wesley going at it for second and third again. Catch them when they come around to see who is out in front of who. So you got your battle for fourth and fifth with Wade and Jake going at it again. That's a lot of track for those little skis. Is it? Huh. All right, we got Toshi going to the inside, excuse me. Oh, Ryder on the inside spun out a little bit. If he hadn't spun out, he might have been a drag race down that front straightaway. But that is Wesley Dunlap in second place, followed by Kelly Dunlap on the 55, running in third. And Jake Shores working that inside, try to make a move on Wade.
Durbin holding him off, 50 years young. Wade Durbin, throwing it all out there right now, and that ski hits and rips.
Yeah, like you said in the other moto, it was ripping on his arms pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Wow, what a difference. Psycho Ward, I just put on my prescription bomber glasses, and it's like the world opened up to me now. Wow, there's no glare coming off the water. The colors are enhanced.
And now you can see California.
Dude, it's the bomb.
So I'm starting to see a lot more boat traffic out there.
Yeah, they didn't get the message. The races started earlier here.
So once again, one of the big sponsors, Jet Trim. I'm really excited to go to that. They put together a little party last year too as well. So they're going to have food and some drinks.
You know, as you say that, I do want to give credit where credit is due. You know, you were talking about Jet Trim. Also, CBS Sports, the official telecast partner of Pro Watercross. Solus, the official prop and jet prop. It is a trusted brand in the marine industry. AOMC, they're the official online parts partner. You know, Pro Watercraft, the official watercraft. The Pro Force 3 is out there and available. Slippery wetsuits are the official wetsuit of the Pro Watercross team. GPO Jet Ski, their vintage aftermarket parts. Have you seen any of that stuff? It is phenomenal.
What does GPO stand for? Do you know?
At my age, if you hadn't asked me, I was going to tell you right now. But they've got all vintage 550 stuff, some Superjet stuff, color coordinated, got the neon colors, you know. Whoa!
Jake goes off his ski. What a bummer for Jake.
What a relief for Wade Durbin.
Yeah. So your top two riders right now, Kurt, hitting the left side of the track.
Durbin looked over, saw he wasn't there, and he just slowed down almost to a stop. He's like, I can relax and have a fun ride to finish up. Not going to catch O'Hara, no question about that. I will say Dunlap's doing a good job of staying close to O'Hara in this moto. We haven't seen anybody close.
Yeah, that last lap around when they came through the split, they were coming down the front straightaway. Dunlap was definitely starting to reel in Toshi.
Well, white flag is out with the rider down here, so you're going to be careful, let them get by. Yep, he got it fired up. There we go, the final lap in this Vintage 550 mod, Vintage 550 Ski Limited race. Toshi O'Hara from Ichihara, Japan, has been unstoppable today. He's got a lapped rider in front of him, and let's see how he goes with the split course. He's gonna take the inside and stay away from the lapped rider. Go ahead.
For the first time all day today, he was actually in some pump wash.
Like, what is this? Did the lake change?
So Toshi was able to use that inside split to get around Jake, and then here comes Dunlap.
Yeah, he's got quite the distance. It'll take quite a bobble for Toshi for Dunlap to catch him now. I want to point out that Toshi O'Hara races outboard motorboats in a Japan-only type of racing. It's incredibly interesting. Look him up on Facebook. Watch some of his videos. It's absolutely insane what they do with these little teeny, I'd say hydros, but they're not a true hydrofoil. All right, as Toshi Ohara comes through and takes his final checkered flag, we're going to tell all the teams there, all boats need to go to technical inspection. Every single one from first through last. Go to tech.
All right, checkered flag out for Toshi on the number 38. Second place going to Wesley Dunlap. And third place coming around the left side of the track is Kelly Dunlap. Then it is going to be Wade for fourth, and fifth, Jake.
All right, so pit crews, let your riders know they've got to take those boats directly to technical inspection. Every boat needs to go through tech. Not to their pits, directly to technical inspection. All right, riders, one more time. All boats need to go to technical inspection.
All right. Checkered flags out for Wade.
All right, Wade Durman. We'll have to let him know. Go to tech. Here he comes.
So James Hendry, you got to get your boat over to tech. Deegan Newton, got to get your ski over to tech as well. Check.
All right, Jason. Mr. Ward, what a day of racing. It was truncated, did not have the entries that would have extended it. But wow, we had some great racing on a phenomenal course.
Some of those starts, Kurt, were just awesome. They were side by side, especially the limited class.
Yep.
They had almost four wide going to that first buoy.
4 wide was spectacular and great talent to keep from, bumping into each other, breaking down the start. So it's been a great day. It's the first day of 4 days of racing that we're going to have here at Lake Havasu City at the International Cup. This is, by the way, the inaugural, Liqui Moly International Cup right here in Lake Havasu City, presented by Jet Trim. We want to give a big shout out to all our sponsors worldwide. Liqui Moly, no matter where you're on the planet, you know about Liqui Moly.
Well, yeah, like you said, we have Jet Trim, who will be having their party tomorrow night. Everybody's invited.
CBS Sports, they'll be here on Saturday for the pros.
And then if you need a prop, give a call to Solis.
Affordable and huge high quality, and the variety they have now is ridiculous, right?
Right.
AOMC, the official online parts partner of Pro Watercross throughout the national tour for many years, a great sponsor. And I'll tell you what, whether it's personal watercraft stuff, off-road stuff, check out AOMC. They've got it all, and they've got it at great prices.
Well, can't forget Pro Watercraft, Chris Haggist.
It's Haggist.
Oh.
Trust me. Yeah, Chris doing a lot for the sport here in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Very public-minded, and we appreciate his support. Glad to see him out here, and check out that Pro Force 3.
Yes, and cannot count out slippery wetsuits.
I'll tell you what, here's the deal about slippery wetsuits. If you're 6'6", like my oftentimes partner, Rick Lake, it's the only wetsuit that's going to fit you. Our size, dimensionally around. Yeah, we're not showing you that. Slippery wetsuits. They've got a wetsuit for you. I highly recommend them.
And now we've got GPO Jet Ski, your vintage aftermarket parts.
Crazy amount of interesting trick little 550 parts to make them a little bit better and make them look a lot better.
Curtis Jet Ski Performance.
Appreciate them and all their help.
Watcom.com. And PWC Doctor.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. We don't see Chris out here yet. He's been off the tour this year, but phenomenal products by the PWC Doctor, and he's been supporting the industry for years.
So what we just read off, Kurt, was the International Cup sponsors. Now we can run down the local sponsors.
Yeah, go Lake Havasu.
Havasu Riviera Marina, this beautiful race site.
I mean, take a look around. If you don't see it enough, go back and get the live stream off of YouTube. It's gorgeous here.
Anderson Power Sports throwing big money for this venue.
They are the bomb. 2 locations here in Lake Havasu. Absolutely spectacular. We were over there. Really nice people. If you need a personal watercraft or a four-wheeler, pretty much anything in the power sports industry, get over there and check out Anderson Power Sports.
And they do have 2 shops here in
2
town.
locations.
2 locations. So we've also got the Nautical Beachfront Resort.
Legendary Nautical, where it all began back in the 80s, and some of our crew are staying there. They say they feel the energy from Jeff Jacobs still there.
And that's always nice when you get the lower floor. You can walk right down to the beach.
Right.
So we've also, like we said, we've got Jet Trim, and then
Chris Haggis, Pro Watercraft.
Yep, and then Mud Shark Brewery.
Oh, we're going to go by there and sample that later on tonight, I do believe.
So here we have some event vendors. Big shout out to Bomber Eyewear, Jason Riviera.
Yeah, we're going to be heading over there after this and check out all their new stuff, getting ready for the next year. Fast Power Sports, the Matsuras family.
We got our Florida Ski Riders.
Go Fast Girl, they're out here vending. Got to go by and see them.
Havasu Clothing Company.
I got to check that stuff out. I got 14 grandchildren. We're going to take care of them.
There you go. Kettle King.
Yeah, do you have to ask? It's the best.
And then Scoops Handmade Ice Cream. So if it gets a little warm, get yourself some ice cream.
We're in Lake Havasu City, Arizona in October, dude. Or in September. It's going to be warm. Solomar Industries. I can't wait to go over there and check out their powered surfboards. That looks like a lot of fun.
Right. And then rounding us off is Truck Boss USA.
Don't forget Open Fender. Their off-road materials. So that's everybody that's here. We wish you were here.
Well,
try and make this next year.
We got to give our shout out to Maverick here, Rick Ignacio.
Right. Live streaming, 247.com. Voted the #1 live streamer on the planet 2 years running. This dude is amazing. If you could see the setup up here, and those of you that are watching this, you're getting the benefit for his skills. I want to throw it out there. Jason Psycho Ward, it's been a joy. We appreciate you. My name's Kurt Nolenberg, and we are out of here.
My name's Juan Liscano, and I ride for Miami Jet Ski Shop. Miami Jet Ski Shop sticks to liquid moly, where we keep all our vehicles tip-top with the best in the industry. When it comes to performance or servicing, there's nothing better in the market than liquid moly.
the best pro watercross racers in the world. This is the Liqui Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Jet Trim. Make sure you catch it on CBS Sports Network.
Has been #1 in Germany for the past 10 years in motor oils and additives. We're super excited to bring the marine range now in North America. All that experience in the performance and the racing industry translated into the marine world couldn't be a better combination. Are you scared of using your warranty? Well, you shouldn't. Liqui Moly Marine product has all the approvals from the National Marine Manufacturers Association, FCW, TCW3, and also API specs. Please refer to your owner's manual for ride viscosity. Use the best to maintain your passion.
By Liqui Moly. Thanks to them, we have our strong boats and we're able to podium. I've been racing for about 4 years now, and ever since I joined Liqui Moly, I'll never go back.
Your element in Arizona's playground. Live it up on the water. Play here on Earth. adventure in the air. All around fun. Find your element in Lake Havasu City. Book midweek getaways and save. Learn more at golakehavasu.com.
My name is Juan Liscano, and I ride for Miami Jet Ski Shop. Miami Jet Ski Shop sticks to liquid moly, where we keep all our vehicles tip-top with the best in the industry. When it comes to performance or servicing, there's nothing better in the market than liquid moly.
The best pro watercross racers in the world. This is the Liquimali Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Jet Trim. Catch it live in person, make sure you catch it on CBS Sports Network.
Liquimali has been #1 in Germany for the past 10 years in motor oils and additives. We're super excited to bring the marine range now in North America. All that experience in the performance and the racing industry translated into the marine world couldn't be a better combination. Are you scared of using your warranty? Well, you shouldn't. Liquimali Marine product has all the approvals from the National Marine Manufacturers Association, FCW, TCW3, and also API specs. Please refer to your owner's manual for ride viscosity. Use the best to maintain your passion.
by Liquid Molly. Thanks to them, we have our strong boats and we're able to podium. I've been racing for about 4 years now, and ever since I joined Liquid Molly, I'll never go back.
Find your element in Arizona's playground. Live it up on the water. Play here on Earth. Adventure in the air. All around fun. Find your element in Lake Havasu City. Book midweek getaways and save. Learn more at golakehavasu.com.
My name is Juan Liscano, and I ride for Miami Jet Ski Shop. Miami Jet Ski Shop sticks to Liquid Molly, where we keep all our vehicles tip-top with the best in the industry. When it comes to performance or servicing, there's nothing better in the market than Liquid Molly.
the best pro watercross racers in the world. This is the Liquid Molly Pro Watercross National Tour, presented by Jet Trim. Can't catch it live in person? Make sure you catch it on CBS Sports Network.
Liquid Moly has been #1 in Germany for the past 10 years in motor oils and additives. We're super excited to bring the marine range now in North America. All that experience in the performance and the racing industry translated into the marine world couldn't be a better combination. Are you scared of using your warranty? Well, you shouldn't. Liquid Moly Marine product has all the approvals from the National Marine Manufacturers Association, FCW, TCW3, and also API specs. Please refer to your owner's manual for ride viscosity. Use the best to maintain your passion.
I'm here at Pro Watercross for our jet ski racing. We're sponsored by Liquid Moly. Thanks to them, we have our strong boats and we're able to podium. I've been racing for about 4 years now, and ever since I joined Liquid Moly, I'll never go back.